Hey everybody, Rhadamant here, continuing my Sea Ice Community Challenge. On last episode, I got attacked by a good number of tribal raiders. Here they are. So I am stuck sort of cleaning that up. One thing I needed to do, or I need to do, I should say, is expand my base a little bit with more storage. It's not the most ideal stockpiles, but it is all that my base can accommodate of roofed storage that doesn't get in the way of everything else. Alright, another thing I'll need soon here, I think, is meals. I am just about out of cooking, so I gotta figure some meals out. So I'll flick that back on. I need to bury a whole lot more people. So I think I'm going to take Doc off of research and let her... Yeah, Doc, you're unrestricted. Let her clean up a lot of this mess that's out there. Oh, don't do that. Another thing I want to do is get that going. So I'll flick this on. I want to start releasing these prisoners ASAP. They're eating me out of house and home. So I'm going to start with Grubia, or whatever her name is. Oh, it's cold, but I think they can survive the trip. Or maybe porcupine. I don't know why it's not letting me move them. You're assigned to wardening. Oh, it's because I didn't... Yeah, there we go. So, Grubia is the first one I think can really survive the trip, so I'm going to toss her out there. But while I temporarily make that non-prisoner zone, I'm going to make sure to haul this rice out. Let's haul that out. And I can flick this back on. I don't have any issues with, yeah, there we go. So she made it, and she's only shivering, so not bad at all. Next, I want to release her. But I think she has to be awake to be released. Another thing I've been thinking of doing in this base is walling this off a little bit more tightly and bringing that wall in so that there's no hiding spaces. I saw that some of the people here were trying to hide behind that little wall section, so let's not allow that. I'm gonna bury all these corpses for the mood. Having to see dead bodies constantly is not good for you mentally. Hopefully I get allied with more of these tribes here, and that will unlock the ability to mostly fight mechanoids, which is pretty scary to me, to be honest. but that's the only way I'm going to get the requisite research and resources to be able to get out off this planet. Is just murder my way through mechanoids to do it. It's a pretty gnarly thing to have to do, granted, but I think that's probably the only way to go about it because of how infrequent traders are. I do have a whole lot of money, and I'm getting a nice, decent stockpile of plasteel. I already have 300 that I've been trying to conserve and not waste. But, alright, is that all the bodies? Except for you. That's all the bodies nearby. Alright, so Doc is releasing Grubia. Bye-bye, Grubia. Hope you make it to the edge. Fairly certain you will. Yep, she'll make it. Alright, so 15. So one more hostage after these guys, and I am in the clear with the Grey Mountain Compact. So what are wrong with these people? You are not wearing a parka, which means you really have no chance to survive. I gotta... like... there we go. It's a lot of food, NG. Wonder what she keeps trying to go for. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what Doc is up to. Oh, just clearing this rebel. Hey, don't run out there and incompletely build the roof. Jesus. Alright, so Porcupine is fully healed. So I am going to take Porcupine to the release location and set Porcupine up to be released as well. Now it's important to take her to the release location first and then release her so that she can recover from the hypothermia while en route. So I'm not going to release her just yet. I will lock NG in there so she doesn't leave. Once she's no longer shivering, which is just about now, I'll send her on her merry way. Alright, so that's one less prisoner. Getting that done quick. Now, one thing I might need to do is I might actually need to cut the heating to my place temporarily in order to encourage Bringa to put on the warm stuff, which means I want to wait until this is all nice and harvested. Or what I could do is actually... yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh, no. I'll do it how I said I would do it. Oh. Yeah, that's problematic. Alright, stockpile. Stockpile apparel. Alright, so hopefully he decides to put that stuff on once I harvest this rice plants. So I'll harvest the rice plants and then cut the healing to the building to encourage him to put his stuff back on. Such is the plan. So let's try harvesting first. Now, if I did it the other order around, the rice would die and I'd lose crops. Don't want that. That sounds bad. Oop. No, don't do that. Just flick them off. That should be enough to encourage him to wear the warm stuff. Maybe he needs a bit more encouragement. So his current temperature, yep, he's gonna get cold soon here. What's Doc doing? Is he stupid? Alright, I'm gonna flick it all off. Then I'll haul this out to him. Put on the clothing. Maybe I'm going it about wrong. Ooh, trade ship. Holy shit. That is good news. Excuse my language, but it is rare to see some of them. Fertilized emu eggs. Yeah, can't make use of that. Components. Cloth. Buffalo wool. 1. I can sell that. Sell this. Sell that. Thrombo fur I think I'll keep. Thank you very much. I can make 1 shirt out of that, I believe. I'm going to sell the go juice so people don't go ODing on it. I don't seem to need it anymore. Not for the same reason I did before. Same with the smoke leaves. No, I'll keep the smoke leaves. You have sandstone blocks for me to buy. I will think about that for sure. Same with the wood. Now for all of this broken stuff gear I don't need anymore. I get to sell finally. It has been cluttering everything in my base. Oh, look at that thrombo fur. Parka. Boy, oh boy, that's that warm. Or expensive. Not warm. It's not actually warm. That's the problem. Alright, I'll keep the 2 helmets. Surely there's a lot of tribal stuff that they don't want to touch. So now, what is there for me to buy? Don't need your Luciferium. Oh, I'm really tempted to just be like, buy. Oh, Jesus, that is so tempting. Yeah. That really puts me in a good position to get off this little rock. So, I will buy a lot of stuff. I don't need chem fuel to get off this rock. I think I'm good on food for now, at least. I don't know. See, it's so rare to get the opportunity to buy stuff that now that I have the option, it's like, oh my god, I've been without so much for so long. Alright, I'm going to sell the shirts. I'll even sell the helmets. And all the gold. And just buy more plasteel. Max out on plasteel. This also has the fortunate effect of basically bankrupting the wealth of my people, which makes the invasions a lot easier. So that is just a giant lion's share of stuff. Oh, that just feels so good. I thought I would have buyer's remorse there, but no, I really don't. Alright, restrict Doc immediately to her zone. Oop. Didn't mean to do it like that. Because now, Miss Doctorina... Alright, he is too stupid to survive, but clearly he doesn't freeze very fast, so... Let's flick these back on. And let's get the F out of here. Oh, he's frostbite? No medicine. And what I'll try to do is strip him and haul his tribal wear away, so he's forced to wear the parka, which will keep him alive better. What? This is not for... Why are you putting clothing there? Oh, because this is a different stockpile. Oops. It was like the same color, just about. Had me fooled. Alright, let's build these up. I have a lot of steel. I don't want to waste it. I didn't run the calculations of how much I need to get off this little rock, but I don't want to be in a position where I'm stuck. God, that would be awful. I feel like a weight has been lifted. I've really wanted Engie to get off this planet so badly, like you would not believe. Because this planet's been trying to kill her for a long time now. For multiple years, even. So, knowing that I have ample resources to get out and get safe, really makes me feel good. It's like a success survival story. You know, there I can see the light at the end of the tunnel now. A little bit, but you know, there's a little bit of a light. There's a little hope there. Alright, so he's worn this. Let's get rid of that. Let's immediately cue him to be released. This zone is nice, toasty, and ready for him. Alright, so the bulk goods are gone. I want to check out... So if I look at the wealth of my people, it has dropped, which means not by much, but enough that, you know, maybe... just maybe, I won't get such dangerous attacks on me. Alright, so that's done. So I'll flick that off. Oh, this is a good episode. I like the direction this is going. I'm sure it's about to get dark. That's how they all go, right? But for now, that makes me happy. So I'm just about allied with them now. One more hostage and we're good. We're gravy. We're friends again. And I'm working on research to get me off this rock, which is unbelievably satisfying, given how I have bled and suffered here in the hands of such horribleness. Alright, let's see. Your research. You are going pretty much as fast as you can. That's great. Fantastic. I'm not going to slow you down. Alright, urgently hungry. I can fix that once you're awake. Cargo pods of milk. Sweet. That's very nice. So actually, let's wake you up a little early and have you consume some milk, and then haul the rest back. Sounds good to me, if it sounds good to you. Alright, let's bring some of this milk back to the base, and more cargo pods of marble right next to the base. That is pretty handy stuff. Pretty handy stuff indeed. I think what I'm going to do is make a marble... No. I was going to make a marble auto door back there, but then the enemies are just likely to use it. So I will make a marble auto door here or so, and then start, when I have a spaceship, I'll construct it, you know, well protected by walls. So hopefully Duck can plow through that research. Oh, an escape pod. That's actually not that far from me. I'm going to do the little trick where I get them really close and then strip them down. Alright, got a good amount of food here, and we're still growing. Let's get cooking, though. And I can always go back for that milk. The mood is high here. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I am really excited. Now, my one worry is components. So I might have to research component assembly and spend a lot of my current components making a component assembler. That is a very possible thing I'll have to do to survive. But happy to do it. Alright, you really want to build that roof, so go for it. Let's haul the rest of this monkey meat in and get that milk next. Forget the grave. Get the move on. I also want to make this thrombo for a button down. And I have enough for, I think, one more. Good, 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 good. Nope, not helping you. Light is at the end of my tunnel. So 55 ingredients for a button down, and I think for a t-shirt it's 50. Yes. So after that, I will make a thrombo for t-shirt. For Doc. I know Doc doesn't like to wear t-shirts, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, right. I kind of removed your bed there, didn't I? This is my bad. Totally my fault. Oh, this is happy episode. Good episode. Could also make a drug lab. It's kind of a waste of components, but certainly a lot of smoke leaf lying around. I should probably haul this to a under the roof. I'll do that right now. Alright, let's get the rest of this milk. So it's always handy food to have on hand. Some nice frozen milk. Doc is a level 18 researcher. She's plowing ahead. Flying ahead on this research here. As best she can, given the circumstances of... Yeah, research speed factor is... Could be a little higher with sterility, making the zone sterile. But I don't have any steel left, or silver left, rather. I used it all. Used all my silver to buy every last ounce of resource to try to get me off this rock. Most of my stories lately have had sadder endings, so if I can work towards a happy ending here, I would be much pleased by that. More cargo pods of more meat. And a breakdown of the battery. Well, it's a backup battery. I'll fill it back up. Get it? Okay, never mind. Bad joke. I'll keep it to myself. Oh, no. No, my little good friend. We have meals, my little friend. We have very nice meals. You just have to take one prohibited step out of the base, and you will know the wonder of said meal. Oh, but I don't think I want you running around naked, so let's not do that. Okay, so we're halfway to shipbuilding basics, which gives me the frame. So I think what I'm going to do, I have, what, 250 marble? I will create... I'll just bust a little gap here, and then create marble block. So 50, 100, 150, there. Pirate merchant. Yeah, let's go check that out. They'll probably buy the weapons here, I believe. So they'll sell me some components. They'll sell me people. Don't want people. So I have to sell them stuff for the components, which I will attempt to do with tribal weapons and with armor vest, personal shield, more personal shields, more personal shields. I don't think I'm going to need the personal shields, so I'm taking a gamble here. I know, but it's a gamble I'm willing to take. Okay, that's really overpriced, so I'm not going to buy that. I think we're good. That's actually a nice little haul. Well, I could put sterile tile in here now. Couldn't I? Wouldn't be the worst use of that silver. There's a fair chance I'll never see another trader to even sell that to, or even to use it, rather. That's a possibility. That's a very real possibility that, you know, traders visit so infrequently. Alright, I'm going to forbid all that stuff so she builds the sterile tile first. I don't need this for a while here. Some more things that I could use for the steel. I think I have plenty of steel here, and I'm sure I'll end up fighting more mechanoids, but having a nice hospital bed in a sterile zone, I think will go a pretty far way. A very, very nice bed. Because you never know what kind of tragedy will strike, honestly. You just can't know these things. So I'd rather spend some resources now to be very well prepared than be surprised and screwed over later. Ooh, I'm about to disturb a lot of your sleep. I'm glad you're so happy. So now, research speed is 6% faster due to the sterile zone. Not to mention, you know, having to do any hospital stuff, medical stuff. The bed is in a sterile zone as well. Husky fur. I don't know if this has really good insulating properties, but hey, I'm not going to turn my nose up at it. So now I have a lovely structural beam that I could place. I'm going to wait until there's more stuff I can add to it, though. So right off the bat, I want to get cooking. Get some more meals down. Even my base looks a little bit like a spaceship. You know, these are smoke trails coming out of rockets. And I'm blasting up, and this is the cockpit where my high-tech research bench is. You know, if I was asked, hey, what does my base look like? I would say somewhat of a boxy rocket ship, you know, from FTL or something. That's probably what it most looks like to me. Alright, so some good old marble walls going up here where my spaceship will go. I'm already almost halfway to the ship cryo sleep. Now, I don't have uranium. Obviously, don't have uranium, so that's problematic. I have to figure out how to get myself some uranium for... I think it takes uranium for the cryosleep caskets, so I might have to just wait until I'm able to buy some from an exotic dealer or something like that. But no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant, what is this, marble? I believe it's marble. Alright, let's haul all this stuff closer, and then you can craft with it. Looking good, looking good. Alright. I hauled just exactly the amount I needed. So this room should be sterile. Yep. Great. This battery's almost filled back up, thanks to the wind. I have a lot of meat, but since meat is hard to come by, I guess I really shouldn't ignore the fact that I have a meat delivery on my doorstep. Let's just haul this rice out. haul the meals back into the zone for Doc, because she can't reach them when they're all the way down there. And what am I doing now? Building roof? I don't understand that, but go ahead. I believe I don't want a roof here, so I'll remove that priority. If I remember correctly, you don't need a roof, or you can't have a roof over where your spaceship is. I just want you building, NG. Just go. Don't worry about the heater. Core. Also occurs to me I don't have an AI core, but a psychic ship shouldn't be that hard to come by, given my luck. We'll see. I obviously haven't planned everything out perfectly, but this at least gives me hope. You know? Little cabin fever. I'll have to poke her head outside for a minute. Nothing serious. Now, one thing I've been curious about, which maybe I'll find out in the middle of the summer, is will they ever visit me? Or is it always just too cold? I think it's always just too cold, but I'll figure that out soon. Hey, I was just saying I needed a psychic ship. Holy shit. Ask and ye shall receive. But now I have to destroy a psychic ship, so that's a whole different matter. Actually, yeah, everyone's happy right now. Well rested and fed. I think that's as good of a time as any to go psychic ship hunting. And seeing that I have sniper rifles, as long as I play this really carefully and not let any scythers get close to me, I should be able to take this out without suffering any injuries or anything. Boy, are my fingers ever crossed. This is the closest I ever think I'll be for a while of getting myself out of here. Now all I need, seemingly, is uranium, which is not impossible to get. Alright, so they're activated. Alright, good to miss. Want to keep these things at max range. The scythers are really dangerous. Come on, score your critical hits. Ah, not quite. Alright, there we go. Slow it down. Ooh, brutal hits there. I'm gonna have to pull back soon, though. They are approaching me. Microing it, gently finessing the battle towards my favor. Additionally, this is a pretty... Oh, there, wow. That was not a lot of effort. This is a good source of plasteel as well as steel that I don't have to pay for. Even some silver in there, too. Alright, Scyther's coming for me. I'll back up. Another one down. Alright, my needs are dwindling here, so I have to think about calling it quits for the day. But getting that cipher down first is a happy-inducing thing. So let my heroes here eat and rest and get back to that one remaining, soon-to-be extinct mechanoid tomorrow. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Storyteller sending me things that are difficult, but hey, not impossible. I mean, 4 mechanoids, 2 people, you know, I can take it. Of course, I have sniper rifles, so it's easy to say that when you have the extraordinary range that I do, but... Alright, they are well rested now. I know you're wearing a dead man vest, but God forbid that shit ever shot you. I'd want you well protected, NG. That's not a bad call. That probably won't make them very good at shooting. But let's celebrate a little early with some smoke leaf. And then go kill that last mechanoid. You can drive all the animals you want mad. There ain't any animals here. That's chiefly part of the problem. I got no muffalo for food or warmth or caravanning. All I got is Doc and Engie. I guess they're more beast than muffalo, though, because I am tearing up this mechanoid. Nope, got a little too close. Time to back up more. Get out of range. Oh, it's almost less than negative 100. I realize that makes me happy, but it sounds absurd. So shooting the ship gets them aggroed with you without the ability to lose the aggro. As you can see here. Doesn't matter, this mechanoid's dead. But if anyone was in the same situation I was, don't immediately aim for the ship, because then you'll have to be chased all over the map for a while here. Come on, just die already. There it goes. Down it goes. NG, I'm going to send back into the fray. She's not in a bad mood. Doc, I'll send home. She's a little malnourished. So, eat a meal. Drop your gear. And fall asleep. And she's also malnourished, but almost done with the hard lifting. There we go. I am proud of my girls. She's starving, but hey, it was worth it. In my opinion. Getting that psychic drone out of my head counts for a lot. Alright, well, now all I need is a little uranium, just a wee bit of uranium, and I am off this rock. I believe I have enough resources to do just that. I might be wrong, but hey, I've still got hope. I've got that HOPE stuff coursing through my veins. That's what matters, right? I hope. Alright, so Doc's already up. She's made herself pretty content by researching. I do have a bionic leg that I kind of intended to install into NG, but I kind of don't want to take the risk of failure. Because I'm so close to, I'm like a little uranium and research away from being able to win this. Definitively win this, so I don't want to take that risk, honestly. Sounds weird, because it would help, I think. And her medicine is probably high enough to get the job done. Plus I have Glitter World medicine. And, you know, a lot of other advantages. Plus, you know, Pain Stopper. The Pain Stopper was originally for Doc, but I don't think I'm taking that risk with Doc either. Alright, so next is to finish off these mechanoids and to try to take the Scyther Blade if I can, and hauling that stuff back over while Doc finishes up her research. I'm actually not going to worry about the grow stuff for right now. I have ample food. So I will neglect that in lieu of getting other things done. Like taking these guys out. Melting them down, their bodies, into my spaceship. Yes, you will become my spaceship. Never hurts to level up a little bit more, though, right? She's about to hit 14. Those things are beefy. Now she's a 14 shooter. Strong master. So for the rest of the day, I think she has one more dead centipede left in her. Oh, escape pod. Emmy. Sex slave. Beautiful, nervous, and kind. Well, I'd be nervous if I was a sex slave, too. For once, the traits kind of match up with the backstory. Because Doc was a sickly child in a human computer. She's a nudist and slowpoke. It doesn't make much sense. I mean, slowpoke and sickly child, maybe. What about Engie? She is a foundry apprentice and a combat engineer who's industrious, iron-willed, and sanguine. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, too. Oh, wow. You have more than one in you, huh? Yeah, you're just a beast. Alright, Scyther, let's... Oh. I think I collateral damaged him to the point where he no longer has blades left, but that's alright. Actually, I'm going to delete these stockpiles. Or, no, I'm just going to... yeah, I'll keep them. Just so that my heroes or heroine don't try to move any of that stuff around. Alright. Another day on the rim, another success story. Something that bothered me a while. Gonna craft that in the morning. Actually, you know what? Nah, I won't have Doc do it. Wanderer joins me. Proselyphile, dislikes men, night owl. Well, fine, Taffy. I'll keep you. So, one thing I should do is to change the work schedule. So, night owls, yeah, you're gonna get cold, aren't you? Night owls like to be asleep between 11 and 18. So, let's do that. There we go. I'm watching her hypothermia. She'll make it. She'll be cold, but she'll make it. I'm not sure I have much warmer stuff. Let's see. So, negative 72. What is she wearing? She's wearing... Oh, yeah. This is better. Or no, this was. So now she's at least not going to immediately freeze. Which is good. She needs a bed. It's weird to have someone come this sort of late in the game. I feel like the game's like, oh, okay, you're doing really well. Can you build that? Alright, let's see if I have any warmer parkas than that. Cloth is not going to be, I don't think. That's another negative 72. Oh, this one is warmer. Right here, Taffy. You'll be plenty warm wearing that. And for now, the best tribal wear, because I don't actually have clothing for you. Oh, no, I have pants. Yeah, I should have pants and shirt. I kept some. Right? So I have a shirt somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. There are some bodies that I can strip for shirts. But I think I'm no longer unhappily nude. So let's check these workout. Handle is a joke. There's nothing to handle. Hunt, grow, mine. I'm just going to turn these off. Plant cut smith. Nope. So you're going to be a hauler. You're welcome, by the way. So now she negative 232. She's going to be the warmest of everyone. Fancy that for a little change. I suppose that means I should get these back up and running. So what is she really good at? She's really good at mining, which is utterly useless for my current community. Nope. Not helping you. So she'll just be hauling stuff in. Thrombo for a button down. That's a nice shirt. So she lacks a bionic part, so I'm going to operate her with normal medicine to give her a bionic right leg. Because she wants a bionic part, might as well give it to her, right? So, Doc. Let's manufactured. Where is bionic parts? In items? Body parts. Yep. Alright, let's move that bionic leg closer so Doc can do the operation. Nope. Not helping. I know I'm heartless. But keeping Taffy is going to be difficult enough. So what are my chances here? Alright, I like my chances. Leg installed. Now she's very happy about that. So that works. That will certainly offset her Dead Man's Parka by a factor of plus 11. That's annoying. Well, she has a very impressive bedroom as well. So that's a huge plus. Alright, so let's see. I need gold for the computer core. I believe gold did fall. Somewhere around here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I forgot about that. Taffy, how about you go get that cloth? Make yourself useful. There's more. Oh, husky fur. Yeah, that's right. I can craft a parka out of that. Get out of this dead man's parka. I don't know if husky fur is going to be warm enough, but it's worth a shot. So I guess when that bulk good came, I should have looked up exactly what I needed, but for the flow of the video, I didn't. Yeah, I'll suffer the consequences a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, you're not even tired. Come on. Come on, I can send you right back out there. You're fine. So who's wearing the thrombo? The thrombo shirt. I don't know where the thrombo. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's shoddy. That's a bummer. All right. Just glad I watched you pick that up because I knew you weren't going to haul it all. So this thrombo shirt, I'm going to force them to wear just because, yeah, it's shoddy, but blunt and the armor on it is superior for blunt and sharp. So let's see about this one. Yep, that's better. This hyperweave is probably pretty good. Yep. But this maybe can become... no, she has a pretty good shirt. Alright, so let's make a parka out of husky fur. But after you arise. Alright, looking good though. Start the ship. I guess I'll just wait until I have all the research. Well, if you dislike men, this is a group of women. You join the right one. Oh, how about you haul the meals close enough so that Doc can get at them? All right. Filling up the slag stockpile. Honestly, you never know when you're going to need more steel. Yes, I have like thousands, but you know, being prepared has benefited me in this game. I don't suspect I'll need more steel, but I'm not going to turn it down. So once Engie gets back, I think I'm going to call this the end of this very, very happy episode of formulating a plan to get off this planet. Literally could not be any happier about that. So I hope you appreciated episode 12. It is a very, very happy episode to counteract some of the sadder episodes I've had more recently. And I'm looking forward to continuing this series now that it has a somewhat of a conclusion in sight. Not a definite conclusion, but a hope, a semblance of a conclusion. So please tune in and look for the next episode once that airs. And if you liked it, feel free to subscribe or... ooh, hey, look, it gets even better. Subscribe and like the video as well. And I always love your feedback, so please let me know what you think of this episode or all of my episodes in general. And I hope you tune again. Adios.